A live look from Ames, Iowa, Jack Trice Stadium. Today, conference bragging rights on the line in this SEC Big Ten clash. It's the Arizona Wildcats and the Iowa State Cyclones. Reese Davis, David Collin, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. The Wildcats head coach told me before the game. He talked to me about the importance of getting on the same page early. As you know, they brought in a lot of transfers this offseason, including their quarterback. It's still early in the year, and he wants to see, can they get the chemistry going? I'll keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Cyclones kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. Here he comes with the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Running inside, it's Butler. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Let's chat a little big picture Arizona. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Taken down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, 3rd down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those 3rd downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that 3rd down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
Out wide right, it's Butler. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can tell this guy watched a lot of film. He has the answers to the test early in this game.
Simmons. They're all over him. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals because, you know, kicking...
Touchdown, Arizona. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the move from inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. Offense in a bunch formation. Now hits it, it's Phillips. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. All right, guys, let's chat Iowa State. We mentioned the number of players they lost, but you can only focus on the guys who are wearing your uniform. Can't worry about those who left, have to worry about those you have. But any concerns that you guys have about making moves like this?
I think excitement more than concerns, honestly. They got some key guys that had success in other programs, and I think the fans...
He's going to let it go. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And sometimes as a quarterback, man, you're sitting on that sideline and you watch the other guy go out and just deal, right? And put together a drive, score a touchdown, and you want to come out and you want to answer and you want to be aggressive. And sometimes you take shots, sometimes you take what the defense gives you. Don't be too aggressive.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. He's brought down. Not a lot of room to take that one back. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll give it to the transfer. First carry. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Motion from the wide receiver. Simmons on the play fake. Left side is Hawkins. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Throwing Simmons. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Arizona comes out with another 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield. It's Simmons. Look out. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quick give. It's Butler. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the red zone, it's Butler. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Here's Simmons to throw. Fires to the right. Trying to find the end zone.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
Arizona lines up with a 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Arizona. Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be brought down. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
To the ground, he's got it again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Sets his feet. It's Garner. Bought a little time, lets it go. He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's 3rd down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On the return. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Lost one deep down the right side. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like, this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that guy.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
3rd and long coming up. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Rush right in his face. Pulls it in. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think
he'll take the deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Long way to go on 2nd down. Simmons. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He lost one down the sideline. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He stopped at the 19-yard line. A big play there to get the pick and take it back inside the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Making the adjustment on the play. Dropping back, it's Lacy. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
In the backfield, it's Phillips. They're able to.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
It's caught. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Phillips. Fights off a defender. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward movement. Stopped for a short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Couldn't set his feet.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Lacy. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Returns it inside the 30 to the 29, and after the interception, they'll try to cash it in with a score. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Throwing Simmons. Out wide left, it's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Wildcats moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, time running short in the half. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Here comes the heat. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's Simmons to throw. He's got him this time. Breaks into the open. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Touchdown, Arizona! Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring this one out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The run inside. It's Phillips. Stopped in the backfield as his defense doesn't want to let anything slip through here late in the half. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to go up top on second down. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Oh, pressure's coming. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield, it's Lacey. The throw. Right side, it's Abrams. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Southern Mississippi taking on the Memphis Tigers. And it's the Golden Eagles, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
Iowa State setting the offense back out. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Gets a hand in there.
And this passing game, they can't get in sync, man. They can't get in rhythm. It seems like all game it's been a struggle. Nice job by the defense, dropping back, breaking on the football, but this offense has to find their rhythm somehow, some way.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
He's going to get loose. Gets away from one, finds room. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Arizona offense coming onto the field. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Way off target there. They'll need a bunch on second down. Simmons throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bailey. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Davis looking to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. This quarterback part of their running game. And he will...